If your personal finances aren't looking that great, there's a chance you just need a 6-month cleanup period to help get everything in order and start moving toward your financial goals. In this video, I want to outline a plan that can help you transform your personal finances in about half a year. The first step is probably actually the most important step, and it's to get the actual numbers for everything. The total amount of debt you're in and the total amount of money that's coming in. Something also you can figure out is your fixed expenses. These are things that come up every single month and they're the exact same amount. Also looking at the interest rates on all the debt you have would be super important, and where your money has been going for the last month or two. Once you've actually seen the numbers and understand them all, this is further than most people will ever get at fixing their personal finances. You can really accept the situation you're in and now move to the second step, which is setting goals. Now, your goals are going to be different for every single person. You know, some people might just want to get out of debt. Some people want to stop living paycheck to paycheck, or some people might be saving for a house or something like that, right? It's different for everybody. So understand the numbers and the situation that you're in and set the goal for what you want to do. These are some of the most important steps in my plan. And if you're able to really understand these and be able to work towards them, then you're in good shape. Step 3 is to stop any leaks in your income that you are unaware of or that are setting you back a lot. Impulsive purchases, DoorDash, or any subscriptions that you don't use, you got to cut those off immediately so that we have more money to focus towards our goal that we just set. Stopping the leaks can sometimes be like a life assessment on what you're currently doing and what you should and shouldn't be doing. Now, this step takes a lot of understanding about what you like and don't like and what you think you should be doing and what you're actually doing. And sometimes, saying no to going out to dinner every Friday feels like you really want to do that. You worked hard all week, whatever, but should you be doing that? That might determine whether you call it a leak in your, bank account or not. It's just really important to be self-aware in this step on what is an actual, leak and what isn't. A want versus a need is a very important thing to be able to understand the difference between. Step 4 is going to be building some sort of emergency fund. Most Americans can't come up with $1,000 expense. They don't have that money. And that's really concerning. And I would be in full support of, if you follow this list, to take step 4 and actually build some emergency savings. This keeps small problems from worsening your situation. Like if you're in a lot of credit card debt already, if you're able to save some money, then you're not going to go further into credit card debt because you have money saved for whatever emergency expense comes up. I would typically say have like $2,000 to $4,000. This would cover every car repair that might come around, or an appliance breaking in your house or something like that. Step 5 is to start paying off bad debt. And what is bad debt exactly? This would be any debt except a mortgage, credit cards, buy now, pay later, any store cards or car payments that you have, right? If you're living, paycheck to paycheck, then you can see that each of these is allocated to, your bi-weekly paycheck or something. $800 goes out for rent out of this check, and $200 goes out for my credit card from this paycheck. You got to really assess that and stop living by that. List all your debts out. Some people do it largest to smallest and start paying the smallest first. Some people do it by interest rate. I think whatever fits your personal situation better, you should do that. Debt is your past self spending your future paychecks. So you really have to realize that and realize that you have to get them paid off if you want to be able to move forward. The 6th step is start saving and investing. And I would do this towards the end of the 6-month period, unless you get very far ahead in the first few months, like you don't have a lot of debt and you can get it all paid off very quickly. Investing allows you to save for retirement and build long-term wealth. And that is a very important thing, especially if you're very young. I like to focus on the, early 20s people that I'm focused this channel towards. If you're able to put away, 5-10% of your paycheck into retirement, you're in a good spot, and you will be in an even better spot when you're ready for retirement. And I included saving in this step as well because not everyone's goal is to start investing at 22, though I think probably everyone should be. But once again, you might have set a goal like to buy a house or something like that, or a car or something. So I wanted to include saving in this step as well. And instead of investing, 5 or 10% of your paycheck, if you're saving maybe 15% of your paycheck, then yeah, I'm in full support of that. And I want you to be able to meet your goal that you want. So that's why I include saving in this step as well. And step 7, now that you have a taste of what all your debts are, what your goals are, and you're taking action to work towards them. Now I'd really take the time and set up a system so that you can continuously do the same things every single month to meet your goals. It basically puts your goals on autopilot. There's no room for you to be spending or doing anything that is not towards your goals because everything is automated. Automated saving, automated investing. In this way, you're just continuously every single month working towards your goals even more. And the last thing to do is just keep doing that until you reach your financial goal, whatever that may be. The goal is not to fix everything in 6 months. It's really to learn the behaviors that are going to help you in the long term. And your financial goals will probably change throughout your life. But if you apply these same steps I talked about, then you will be in good shape and you'll for sure meet them. It's not always about, making more money or anything like that. Sometimes, your greatest wealth building tool is your income from your job. And if you're able to just use that, put it towards your goals, then you should be good and pretty much can accomplish anything you want as long as, you have your personal finances under control. And yeah, that's just my opinion on this topic. Obviously, if you really need financial help, I'd seek a financial professional for help. But this is just kind of my opinion on the matter. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks.